So I did this board yesterday, and unfortunately there were some air bubbles, so they created little streams right in here. So I had to chew them up. So I'm gonna have to take a Dremel tool and cut them out, and I'll show you what happens there when the new red layer of resin goes on, completely disappears. So I got, sorry, it's the one word I can't pronounce. They're charcuterie food boards. So I've got them all leveled out here. I've got one, there's another one here. They're both got ash, oak, maple, and walnut in them. So I'm going to do the resin on them now because everything's going to be resin coated except for the bottom, but the whole top's going to be sealed right off completely. So I'm going to start pouring them now. Should have enough resin to do them both. And basically it's just the same thing as before. Just, oh, yep. They are, oh shoot, are they level? Yep, they're level. If they're not level, all the resin runs off one side. And it's literally just, this is the messy one though, because hence the gloves, gotta get down and dirty with this stuff. First spread it out a bit. Because I gotta get the sides too. And just gonna force the epoxy up to the outside edges. Then it's literally grab hold. And it's make the epoxy flow and go around the edges. Otherwise you have runs instead of it flowing evenly on around the edges. It'll go down to one spot where it creates a run like how icicles form. So once it's all covered and you've got it slick on the outside edges, then the epoxy just goes where it wants to go. Where it has to go actually, off the edges. It does create a slight dome because it's made to stand proud, I guess, about 1/16 of an inch, depending on how warm the epoxy is and the brand. This stuff's supposed to set up about 1/8 of an inch thick, self-leveling on its own. And I'm going to have to go back over this a couple times after I pour the next one, because it's going to be needing a little bit more here and there. And this one, I'm dripping, my hand's covered in this stuff. Now's not a good time to sneeze by accident, running your hand across your face, because think about shoving your face into a load of tree sap. It doesn't come off that easy. And it's not a pleasant feeling. Haven't done it, but I can imagine because I've had it on my hands, but not on my face yet. Okay, over the edge we go. And it's just massage. Like a wet diaper. I know someone's laughing because they know exactly what I'm talking about. And that just covers that one. So now it's got somewhere to flow evenly. Let that do and go where it wants to go. every once in a while I have to come back and give it a quick little run around the bottom because it's going to want to drip. And the less drips the better. I have to grind them off afterwards anyhow. And I've already mixed it, so there's no use not putting it on. It'll just drip off anyhow and make it an even coat. So okay, so that's that. No. So I'm just going to let that one more pass. And I want to get this stuff done and then put a little cover over this because there is dust in the air because the workshop's right beside me here. So there is dust in the air and I do not want it settling on this. So get these off and I just gotta hit it with a blowtorch. Just to get the last air bubbles off. If only you could see what this does. The air bubbles are just exploding and disappearing. That's it for that. So let me get this covered up so I don't worry about dust. And oh, there's the last one I did. So like the shine on that thing is perfect. So there's the drips I was telling you about. I gotta sand all these down, but that's not ready to be messed with because I can still leave fingerprints if I am not careful with it. And it's only been done for 12-14 hours. It doesn't cure for 24. And I will just get these covered up and get out of here.